If life feels uncertain right now, don't let fear convince you that God has stopped working. He is preparing a future for you that is greater than the disappointment you feel today. In those quiet moments when doubt whispers and the path ahead seems shrouded in mist, it's easy to believe that you are alone, that your prayers are unheard, and that the silence from heaven is a sign of abandonment. But that is never the truth. God's silence is not absence, it is preparation. His stillness is not indifference, it is intentional. He is the master architect, and right now, even in the confusion and the waiting, He is meticulously laying the foundation for a future so much more beautiful and fulfilling than you can currently imagine. Think of this season not as a pause in your progress, but as a sacred, formative period where God is working behind the scenes, orchestrating details you cannot yet see. He is crafting a masterpiece with your life. And masterpieces take time, care, and precision. You may feel stuck, as if you're treading water in an endless ocean with no land in sight. You might look back at where you've been and feel the sting of regret, and look forward with an ache of anxiety, seeing only a void. But God is not finished with your story. This chapter, the one that feels so stagnant and difficult, is not the final one. It is merely a bridge to the next, more glorious part of your journey. God sees the entire narrative of your life from beginning to end, and He knows that this current struggle is an essential plot point that will give the eventual triumph its profound meaning. He is realigning your path, gently but firmly steering you away from detours and dead ends. Sometimes this realignment feels like loss. It feels like a door slamming shut in your face, a relationship ending, or an opportunity slipping through your fingers. But what feels like a setback is actually a setup for something far greater. He is removing what wasn't meant for you, and this process can be painful. It can feel like a part of you is being stripped away. We often cling to people, plans, and possessions that are not part of God's ultimate design for our lives. We hold on tightly, believing that our happiness is tied to them. But God, in His infinite wisdom and love, knows what will truly bring you lasting peace and purpose. He sees the hidden toxicities, the limitations, and the dead-end roads that we, in our limited perspective, cannot. So, with a surgeon's steady hand, He removes them. It hurts in the moment, but it is an act of profound love, creating space for the blessings that are truly yours, blessings that will fit perfectly into the life He has envisioned for you. He is leading you toward something better, something tailor-made for your soul, your gifts, and your destiny. Every delay is protection. How many times have you been frustrated by a delay, only to later discover that it saved you from a danger you never even knew was there? A missed flight that prevented you from being on a troubled plane, a delayed job offer that kept you from a toxic work environment, a relationship that didn't progress, saving you from future heartbreak. We see the inconvenience of the wait, but God sees the entire chessboard. He knows the moves of the enemy and the unforeseen obstacles that lie ahead. His delays are not denials. They are divine interventions. They are His grace shielding you, His wisdom guarding you, and His love redirecting you. So, when you feel impatient, when the waiting feels unbearable, try to reframe it. See it not as a punishment, but as God's protective embrace, holding you safely until the perfect moment, the Kairos time. When everything is perfectly aligned for your breakthrough, every closed door is direction. It is human nature to stand before a closed door and pound on it, begging for it to open. We see it as rejection, as failure, as a sign that we are not worthy. But a closed door from God is never just a no. It is a not this way. It is a clear and loving redirection toward the door that is meant for you. The one that swings open with ease because it was created for your hand to push. Imagine you are in a maze, and you are convinced one path is the right one. You run toward it, but a wall appears, blocking your way. Your first instinct is frustration. But what if God, who has the aerial view of the entire maze, placed that wall there because the path you chose led to a trap, a dead end, or simply a much longer, more arduous route? The closed door forces you to turn around, to reassess, and to look for another opening, the one He has prepared. Trust that He closes doors to things that would ultimately diminish you, so He can guide you to what will elevate and fulfill you. Keep your heart open, because God is guiding you toward a future filled with peace, purpose, and blessings that will make sense of everything you went through. An open heart is a receptive heart. It is a heart that, despite the pain and confusion, chooses to remain soft, hopeful, and trusting. A closed, bitter heart cannot receive the new things God wants to pour into it. It is tempting to build walls around your heart to protect it from more pain. But those same walls will also block out the blessings that are on their way. An open heart says, God, I don't understand this, but I trust you. I am hurt, but I am willing to be healed. I am afraid, but I will choose faith. It is in this posture of surrender and openness that you position yourself for the miracles that are coming. The future God is preparing is one of profound peace, not the absence of trouble, but a deep, abiding calm in your soul that withstands the storms of life because you are anchored in Him. It is a future filled with purpose where your unique gifts, passions, and experiences will be woven together into a beautiful tapestry that brings glory to Him and value to the world. You will understand why you had to develop resilience, why you needed to learn compassion through suffering, and why your specific skills were honed in the way they were. And it is a future filled with blessings, tangible and intangible, that will not just meet your needs, but will overflow, allowing you to be a channel of blessing to others. One day, you will look back at this season of uncertainty, and a wave of understanding will wash over you. You will see how every tear watered the soil for a future harvest, how every trial forged the strength you now possess, and how every detour led you perfectly to the place you were always meant to be. The puzzle pieces will click into place, and you will see the stunning picture that God was creating all along. It will all make sense. Trust Him, He's already ahead of you. He is not scrambling to figure out your future. He is not surprised by your circumstances. He is already there in your tomorrow, preparing the way. He has already gone before you to level the mountains and make the crooked paths straight. He has already orchestrated the divine appointments, prepared the resources, and softened the hearts of the people you will need to meet. Your job is not to figure it all out. Your job is to walk forward, one step at a time, holding His hand, trusting His leadership. The journey of faith is not about having all the answers. It is about trusting the One who does. Let go of the need to control the outcome and rest in the assurance that the God who created the universe holds your future securely in His loving and capable hands. He has never failed you, and He will not start now. He is for you, He is with you, and He is working all things together for your good. Your best days are not behind you. They are laid out before you, waiting for you to step into the glorious future He has so lovingly prepared.